Hello. Welcome to some art. Sorry I'm late. I'm pretty out of it today. What's up, Michael? What's up, Gio? How are you guys doing? Gio, are you back home safely now? I'm not gonna do the full screen because my setup's all crazy because my desk is tiny. So I'm just gonna put the art cam on and talk to you. Hang on. Okay, here I am. So, how's everyone doing? Hope you're doing well. I am gonna work on this a little bit, I think. We're gonna see how it goes. My mom sent this. My mom loves Christmas. And she sent this to me a long time ago. I'm talking like probably more than 10 years ago. Like a long time ago. And I tried it a little bit, but it did not come out great. I didn't finish it. I think this might be one of the first adult paint by numbers I ever tried. And I found myself very frustrated with it because I was doing it according to the instructions and it just wasn't coming out right. I actually still have the paints. Still have the paints. This is probably a vintage Ziploc bag at this point. So yeah, I was not happy with it at all. After having a little bit of experience with painting more, not that I always did art, but with doing more painting and with doing some of these adult paint by numbers, I realized this brand in particular, Royal and Langnickel, make pretty bad paint by numbers, and they don't show the paint by number. They show the original painting, because I bought another one of these very recently. It was only $5. I bought a bunch of them that were on clearance for $5, and I think 3 out of 4 came with a stretched canvas. It looked pretty good. What's up, Just a Goblin? Welcome in. And the ones by this brand come on a canvas board one, which is worse, I think, if you're gonna give it as a gift. And they have a lot of blending, like to mix the two colors. And they do not number their paint pots, so you have to write it yourself. And they're not good. Like, they display the original painting that they base the paint by number off of, where I think if you're gonna buy a paint by number, they should display a paint by number completed on the front, because if you buy this, you expect to make this, and you're not going to make this with their instructions. The other issue I found is I think they probably just use a computer program to like sample it down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to 10 colors, so you're not getting the full color spread. And additionally, I've noticed that little things like this, where they have a lot of lines, they don't do that. They do like an implication of lines. So like this is what I did, and I was getting frustrated with it, so that's why it all looks so mixed together, because I didn't have a lot of painting technique at the time, and I was like, I don't know how to fix this, so I just tried. But things like this, you can see here, this is supposed to be lines and siding, but they just give like a little implication of lines, which like I guess maybe it could work, but it doesn't look good, and it's certainly not gonna look like this. Like, you're not gonna get this if you follow these instructions, which I find extraordinarily frustrating. So what I was thinking about doing, because I still have the instructions here, is to, I think it does. Pretty sure it does with the snow. Yeah. Yeah, it does. Make sure this is even the right set. Red, blue, pale blue, yellow. I don't know if they'll be dried out, because this, like I said, is very old. So I have the instructions here. You can see kind of here where like they tell you to mix 0 and 1. I think that's what it says. Oh no, that just says 1. Like here, 18/20, so they want you to mix equal parts of these, but I don't know. I figure like we'll open up these paints and see if they're all still liquid, which should be pretty impressive if they are. And I was thinking about just using my own paint and just like maybe using this as a guide and see what I can come up with, because like this is what she wants and the instructions are not going to create that. Like, in no way is it going to look like that. I mean, the paint colors are totally different. This sky, at least, was from following the instructions, and look how vastly different it is. It's not even close to the same. So yeah. And like, that's not even hard to do. It's just a gradient of colors. So yeah, frustrating. But we'll give it a shot. I have fine paintbrushes, but it's just a lot of issues. Like all the stuff I said, that what they should do when they sell these is show someone who painted this. Like they should show what result you're gonna get with the paint by numbers, not the original painting that it was based off of. And I'm not even sure if this one says it. The other one I bought from this brand does say on the back, it says this is depicts the original painting, and oh yeah, original artwork shown, results may vary. Can I show it to you? I don't know if I can. 2012. Whoa, it's even older than I thought. So that sucks. That's frustrating. Whereas the other ones I bought, the ones that come on a stretched canvas, they actually show the paint by number, and I think that's better, because then you're not going to be like, wow, I'm going to be able to create this. You're not going to be able to create this unless you're a very, very good painter. But I'm an okay painter at this point, so I might be able to do something like it. I just wish I had a bigger... I might need to look it up. It does at least say the artist, 2011 Kevin Walsh. Should probably look up this painting so I can use it as a reference, because this is pretty small, and this one has a big stupid hand photoshopped into the thing. Yeah, really old. I got so frustrated with it, I just gave up. So yeah, I'm trying to decide what to do. Like, look at this. Like, this is where they said to put Santa's eyes, and it's just like one big blob. There wasn't even any separation between the two. So I guess you could put him in sunglasses, but that's not what this looks like. It's just, it's really deeply frustrating. But I figured, like, I'm a little better painter than this now. I could probably touch up these trees, and I definitely think I'm better than this to do like mountains and maybe some trees in the background, and just see. If it's not gonna work, I'll just give up, I guess. And then I think I'll do the same thing with the other one with the car painting, because I was hoping to give these to my family for Christmas this year. I don't know. But yeah, first things first, let's check these paints and see if they're at all still liquid. I checked one and shockingly it was. But I honestly feel like it'd probably be yeah, actually, still liquid. It would probably be better to just use my own paints. They're higher quality, certainly, than these. They're gonna be more pigmented and stuff. I can't believe these. I might keep these pots, though, for custom colors that can keep paint wet this long. Those are decent little paint pots. Blue looks a little chunky. There's a hair somewhere. Yeah, I think they're still usable, shockingly. Oh, that one. I think it's still usable, though. I'm just really torn on what to do, whether I should just go over it and use my own paints to start with, or if I should do this like an underpainting and then touch it up with my own paints, or what. Because these colors are already, I know it's not enough to make the example painting. If I mix my own colors, I could just base it off of the painting and try to make... I don't know what to do. I think I'm maybe just gonna use my own paints and just see if I can mix some similar colors, because this is bad. It's bad and it's not gonna look good. Let me see what I can do. Where should we start even? I was thinking I should probably start by fixing the sky. And then do the mountains and the trees maybe back here. Yeah, let's do that. I guess, yeah, that's a good idea, because if I do the sky, then that will show me if this is a lost cause, because whether my paints will adhere to this and not look crazy. So here's the paints I have currently. I've also got this small set of metallics, which we could use maybe to punch up the snow a little bit. I don't know. Sometimes it's fun to experiment with paint finishes. Let me get this out of the way or I'm gonna knock it a lot. Whew. How was Canada, Gio? What did you think? Did you drink some Tim Hortons coffee? Did you have a Molson Canadian beer? Let's see, what do we want? Probably these two. Maybe white. It's probably perfectly sufficient. And then let me look at my paintbrushes. Don't own any good paintbrushes at all. Every brush I have is like a crappy cheap brush. Someday I would like to get better brushes and like different shapes too. All my brushes are flat or supposed to be round. This one could be useful for stippling. These are the ones I used on the subscriber painting, which are some of my smallest brushes, so I'll probably keep those out. This is such a bad brush. Look at this brush. Look how used up this poor brush is. The really fluffy one. Could be useful. We'll put it to the side. Look how bent this one is. Can you see it at all? This probably gonna be too big. Same with this. Oh, angled brush. Oh, nice. Craft Smart 3/8. I'll try that one. Look at this. They're in such bad shape. I don't think that's a useful one for me for this. Not these. Maybe that. No. No. No, it's too bent. I was really hoping when Joann Fabrics went out of business that they would have some brushes left. They did not. It's not particularly surprising. Maybe this one? Maybe this one. I would like to get some fan brushes. And they're not that expensive, but I keep putting off getting them. And I've got these. These are my better brushes, but they're still like cheap, crappy, bad quality brushes. Ooh. No, too big. They look exactly the same as the other ones. Look. You gotta make do with the art supplies you have, you know? This one is a bad brush, but it's from this brand. I actually don't think the brushes they include with their bad paint by numbers are that bad. It's one thing I'll say for them is like the brushes, not too bad, really. I'll take these ones. These are my newest paint brushes. They're also not very good quality, but they're better than what I had before. Anything else I want to take out of here? Could you do a big sky? Maybe this one? Alright, let's see. See if there's any hope for this. Or if it's just bad. Maybe that one. Maybe that one. Should I use this angled brush? Will it be useful for me? Maybe. Okay, let's start with that. Let's see how we feel. We put some water in this. Now, let's see. Should I go light to dark from the bottom to the top, or should I go dark to light? I don't know if that's the right way or not. I might go light to dark. I still don't really know a lot about painting, even after all these years. Start with this poor disaster of a brush. I should wash it. Ooh, it's so... Never mind, I won't. It's so crunchy. I'll start with this flat one. Or this one. Because, like, I mean, the edges, they're gonna get messed up. Is this sky? No, this is supposed to be mountain, so the sky starts here. Okay. Okay, here we go. Here we go. 20 minutes in, time to start painting. Get some white. Let's put a little bit of blue in it. The light blue. And here we go. Do I want to use... I'm torn. I think I... Alright. So I would say, if anybody here would like to try a paint by number, I would not recommend Royal and Langnickel brand. I would say find something else. Goes up to about here, very pale. I don't think I'm gonna fuss too much about the shape of these mountains, because they look awful anyways. And then we'll get this like base down, and then I'll start mixing some darker blues up there. It would be really nice if this could look better, because my mom would love to have it. If I finished this and sent it to her, she would be over the moon about it. I don't know why I... Ho ho ho! Merry Christmas! What's up, Hiccup? How's it going? So I was saying earlier, this is an ancient paint by number that my mom sent me. She loves Christmas. And I tried it, but it has a lot of issues. So for a novice painter, I was just frustrated and tried to fix it and ended up making it worse, and then just gave up. And I'm not like I know a lot now, but I'm a little bit of a better painter, so I'm gonna try again, and if I can fix it, I will, and if I can't, I'll give up. Let's get a little bit of this one and start blending. It's hard to see. What concept do you love? Sorry? There's like a shine on the... Fixing the painting? Oh yeah, we'll try. I don't know if it's gonna work or not, but I just thought oh, there's a hair in there. Thought I'd start with the sky and see if it's gonna work at all. Whether we can even cover over this bad paint. I don't know. What's up, JT? Welcome in. How are you doing? Because like I was just explaining, this is what they show, but this is not a paint by number. This is the original painting that they base the paint by number off of. So there's all kinds of bad problems that they translated like this to this, and it's not gonna look the same. Like, unless you're an amazing painter and you don't follow the rules, it's not even like close to what it's gonna look like. Which I think sucks for this company to do that, because if you buy something, if I buy a paint by number, I expect it's gonna look like whatever the front of the box looks like, right? Like, I don't think that's a crazy expectation. They should show what result you're gonna get if you follow their instructions. And I bought another one of these, which I only realized because I bought another one of these like last year, I think, because I wanted to paint for my dad. It's a bunch of like vintage cars. He loves stuff like that, and it's the same thing. It's the same cheap canvas board instead of a real canvas, and I was starting to paint it, and I'm like, these colors are completely and totally inaccurate. Like, this is nothing like what it looks like on the front. And so I started looking at it a little closer, and I'm like, this sucks. Like, the quality of this is so bad, I can hardly believe it. And then when I looked back at this one, when I was cleaning out my art supply cabinet, then I realized, like, well, some of it is because I was not a very good or confident painter, and a lot of it is because it's a really bad product. And I'm not like an amazing painter now or anything, but just by consequence of doing more painting, I'm better than I was in like 2012 or 13 or whenever I tried this the first time. So I was thinking I'll just use the painting as a reference and then just use this as though it was like a line sketch and try to just paint something better here. We'll see how it goes. It doesn't really look like the paint is going on super well. It doesn't look as bad on the camera as it does in real life. I'm not feeling real hopeful at the current moment. And there's a hair stuck in here. Can I get it out? There we go. This is another thing I was showing, that like this is what they said to do for Santa's eyes. And this is what the example painting eyes look like. There's no way. You have to make a Santa wearing sunglasses. There's no separation between the two. It's outrageous. It's so bad. And this down here is supposed to be like a dog with like two floppy ears, and they just drew this weird blob shape. So like the body sort of looks like the dog and the head does not at all. I'm like, this is so bad. It's so bad. All right, let's get some slightly darker blue. Give a little blob of this blue and a little blob of white and see what I can do. Whoops, that was more than I expected. What's up, Frodo? Welcome in. Oh my goodness, that is so transparent. Holy moly. That's like nothing. Maybe we need to mix it with some white. I don't think this is gonna work, you guys. It's supposed to look like dusk. It's starting to look like afternoon. Also not sure why I always start painting right when it gets hot outside so the paint dries super fast. Not my wisest decision. I think we might need to do the light underpainting all across the whole sky. Give the paint something to grip on, maybe it will work a little better. Cool choice to paint from right to left, Ponruk. Good job. Good job on your first time ever painting. Wait, no, don't do negative self-talk. Just turn it upside down. It's fine. Just turn it upside down. It will be fine. Paint's already drying. I would like to take some acrylic painting classes, and I should look some up online because I'm sure there are loads of good ones. I did check out a bunch of watercolor books from the library, and that was extremely useful. So I should do that with acrylic books too. I've mostly done acrylic painting. I have a lot of experience, but I was never taught. I just kind of figured it out on my own. I don't think that's necessarily the best way to do it all the time. Did you guys have a good weekend? How's the week starting out for you? Actually, I don't know why I'm trying to do this. I should finish the underpainting and then blend. I'm being really impatient. I should have just titled this 1,000 follower celebration. Get it over with. I still kind of want to try a Bob Ross painting. It's just, I don't know if a lot of his techniques are going to work with acrylic. Because it's like wet on wet painting. And I don't want to do oil painting. Well, I mean, I'm not opposed to trying it someday. I don't want to do it in my apartment, in my bedroom. I would like a little space if I'm gonna do that. I think I might have just deleted that reindeer's nose. Whoops. And that foot also. I might not be being careful enough for this. But I sort of feel like if I'm going to try to do this well, it would be good to go through and sketch these things out with a pencil so they actually look like they have all their legs and stuff. Because they look crazy the way they've laid it out. Hiccup, did you try any of your new teas? And if so, what's the best one you've tried so far? I don't think that's a bad try at smoke, but I do think it looks like they might be burning furniture in there instead of firewood. It looks like smoke, but it looks kind of like campfire smoke, not house smoke, which should look cleaner than that. It's gonna be hard to see that later on. That's okay though. Very bright. I hope this works. I really want it to work. We should paint a shine around the moon also, but that would be later. Trying to learn how to do lighting. It eludes me a little bit. I've done it on accident a few times. It looks like some crazy mist. Okay, that's grabbing a lot better now. Much better. It's still like this paint is pretty translucent for being the one that people seem to swear by for student grade paint. I'm a little surprised. Okay? The puppy is dreaming. There's a bug on here. Gross. I should put more white in here so it will cover. Maybe it'll be okay. Also, if you say anything in the chat, it's not moving much right now, so it's fine, but if you say anything in the chat and I don't see it, and it gets pushed up, say it again, because I have to move everything off of my desk to do this. The mouse is over there on a stool, but it's not easy for me to scroll around and change stuff, which is why I didn't say hi to you with a big face today. I just said hi on the art screen. Da, 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 da. Bow, 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 bow. Okay. Maybe it'll work. I don't know why I'm painting the sides like it's a canvas. It's not. I guess I don't have to worry about that. Alright, and then we'll let this dry. And then we'll start doing some paint mixing, and that will be our sign of whether this is gonna work or whether it's gonna fail. Are you okay, Juno? And we might actually even need like a darker blue. I thought this was gonna be fine, but it's pretty translucent. We could even do a little bit of purple in there. I don't want it to be too dark though. Maybe phthalocyanine? That's gonna need some purple. This one. A little bit of this one. And some white. Ah! Oh, we Bob Rawson. What's up, Glow? Welcome in. How are you doing? I have this paint by number. It's so old. It's from like 2012? 2013? And it's not a very good one. And so I got really frustrated and I gave up. And I want to try it again. Let's see if I can do anything good with it. It's so hard to see with the glare up there. How was the parade? Wow, this brush sucks. That's a little closer to the original. I think I need a different brush. This one sort of sucks. Maybe I should mix wet. But I'm afraid to because the opacity does not feel good on these right now. Spent the night at the grandparents, went to go get some sports team merchandise and grab some stuff for work. Work foodie party? Wait, what was that weird thing you said your coworkers did last time you guys did work food? It was something really bizarre. It's brunch. Something with brunch, right? And they had something really weird that they wanted to do. What was it? I think we talked about it in your stream a long time ago. Continue relaxing? Oh, good. I'm glad you're getting some good relaxation time in. Good, good, good. Good question. I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember either. It was something really, we're like, what? That is not a brunch food. That was funny. Whatever it was. That's a bit better. Oops, I covered up a lot of the moon. Still not great. Yeah, something weird, like, I don't remember what it was. It made me laugh, whatever it was, though. Oh man, painting wet is way easier. I should have been doing this the whole time. We can go back over it. It's just, it has like no opacity whatsoever. It feels like I'm using watercolors right now. Look at that. Crazy, dude. Yeah, it's so bad, so streaky. I just don't know what to do about this. Maybe I'm gonna need to do washes. Not gouaches, but washes. Like ribs. Yeah, it was something. It was something really heavy. We're like, what the heck? Have they ever heard of brunch before? That was funny. Oops, I painted into the house. I'm just gonna go over this. Whatever. As long as I can see the lines, we're gonna be golden. Bring little sandwich ring platters. It's a good choice. You can provide a lot of options that way. I gotta get more paint. Let's let it dry down a little bit. This is gonna need some more of the darkest one because it's weirdly light over there now. This is part of why my paintings don't come out well. Just feels so weird. Like laying this paint down, it doesn't feel good. It feels like the materials are fighting me. That looks a little bit better. Bring hot dogs and hot dog buns. Nice. For brunch? No, I'm joking. It's nice that your work does stuff like that for you guys. Put a cloud up here, maybe it would look okay. I don't know. I don't think so though. I don't know why the paint won't adhere up here. that's a bit better. Oh, I should probably leave that alone. I did it again. One of the coworkers has decided to pre-make a menu. That way everyone can kind of pick what they'll bring. That sounds like a good way to do it. Then you're not gonna get a bunch of like... Wait. We have 15 packs of hot dogs and no buns or sides, I mean. Nobody brought a drink and everybody brought carrot sticks. Too much rice, like 5 iterations of chicken, and you guess you can do arroz con pollo. It's really hard to tell which part is animal. Rice sounds good as heck. I could go for a big bowl of rice, a bunch of veggies and stuff. Yum. I didn't eat very much for breakfast because I actually don't know why. I mean, I had enough. I had a banana and I had a couple of cookies, healthy. And what else did I have? Something else. But that was all I really wanted. But I'm starting to get hungry now. Alright, let's see how that dries down. I feel like that looks okay as a sky. This may be still a little bit too dark, but it's also still wet, so I'm afraid to touch it again. Oh, what a big stretch. talking to mom and to tell her I can echo her thoughts to you. Aww. Whenever she's feeling up to it, she's always welcome and we love to see her. But tell her, take care of herself first and foremost. It's the best thing she can do for me is to take care of herself. She's still working? Oh my goodness. She's probably, oh, I bet. Dude, how to use Discord? Oh, that's so sweet. She can message me on Twitch if she knows how to do that. I feel like this should be more yellow tinted. Oh my god. I think it should be more yellow tint than white. I'm gonna paint over it also and try again. Because I don't like what they did. Like, even that crappy job I just did looks better than what they told me to do, in my opinion. I think it's so bad. Should we fix the moon? The original moon they had was not too bad. But it doesn't look like the original painting at all. Let's go over it in white a little bit. Oh, it's so uneven. Hang on, let me get a smaller brush. If capitalists like to do illegal stuff, you've been playing Morning's Cash Cleaning Simulator? Wait, what's that? These capitalists really like money. See? Where'd you learn it from, Glow? Mama Glow tried to teach you right, and you're like, money, 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 money. I haven't heard of that. Is it a game? She finds it humorous that I'm just deep in playing. Oh, it's a money laundering simulator. Oh my god. Glow, you might be the bad guy. You might be the bad guy, Glow. That is hilarious. I have not heard of that one. That's so funny. Mama Glow's hilarious. Is she still able to do much gaming, or is she kind of too tired for it right now? I have some good news for her and for you. That I am reading a book. Finally, I can read one. It's a children's book, but I don't care. I'm so proud of myself. It's so hard for me to read, but I'm doing it. I think I'm like 60% of the way through, and I think I'm gonna start doing that. I think I'm gonna start reading some children's books because it's a little easier for me to like process the information with my busted brain. So that was pretty exciting to like, oh my gosh, I might actually be able to do this a little bit. I've been listening to audiobooks, but even like it's better, but it's still tough for me to to keep track of the information. I really feel like I should put some yellow in this. Don't you think so? Like it's so... feels like it needs a little bit of warmth. This or this. Get stuck in some warehouse and you fulfill orders of people requesting certain types of cash. Plus you get bonuses for making sure it's not stained and not fake. Got UV lights to check for the market markings and sponges to clean up. Oh my gosh. Our little criminal. Oh my goodness. Let's put a tiny bit of warmth in here if we can. Well, that might be too much. Maybe not. Let me put a little wash of white over the top and see. I have a problem where I tend to blend things into the point you can't recognize them anymore. We just need to pull some of that paint off of there and I think this will work. Mom's done some diamond painting this weekend, but no gaming. She was telling me today. She's a little down over it, but the diamond painting suffices. She's been really back and forth. Oh gosh. I wish insurance didn't exist. I wish it was just... I wish we just had like what other countries have where it's just taken care of and covered with your taxes, because this is the last thing people need to be worrying about when they already feel sick. It's disgusting. I'm glad she's feeling up to doing some diamond painting. That's good. Her sugar's a little out of whack, but the med that helps her gives her big stomach upsets. Oh gosh. And the insurance is taking a little to approve better insulin. That sucks, dude. That absolutely sucks. It's terrible. A little bit more of the darker blue over here. That's actually not too bad. Just right up here, it should be a little bit darker. Because it has a... well, you can't tell, but it's supposed to have a cap on the top. I'm trying to get my insurance too because my doctor approved a lightweight all-terrain wheelchair for me, which I think could be really life-changing. Like, I don't want to be in a wheelchair. It's very hard for me to accept that this is something I need. I'm working on it, but like, it's hard. But I really think it would vastly improve my quality of life, especially if I want to try to go places or when I have like really bad days where it's very hard for me to walk and stand and do things. I have a wheelchair that they sent me, but it's huge and it doesn't really fit around my apartment very well. Plus, we don't have sidewalks where I live, so like I can't really use it to walk my dog because it just won't go through the sand. And my doctor's like, yeah, that's a reasonable accommodation. I'll send it in for you to get it approved. But I called them today and they were like, oh yeah, no problem, lightweight wheelchair. We'll just call you if it's approved and then we'll send it out. I'm like, wait, are they not gonna measure me for it? And they're like, no, not this one. We'll just send it to you and this is what size it will be. And I was like, crap, because it's not actually what I want. I'm looking to get like a custom wheelchair covered by insurance, which they're expensive, but I already have one that's the basic kind and it doesn't work. I don't need two of the ones that aren't really helping me. I need something that can go in the sand and stuff, and so I'm gonna have to contact my doctor, ask if he can help me. It would be so good, I think, but I gotta figure out how to explain the thing I'm actually looking for. So I was thinking I might call the mobility aid company and ask them, like, what do I need to say? Like, what is the terminology that I'm looking for here to describe a wheelchair that can go through the sand and not dump me out of it? Because that's what the one I have now does. And like one that weighs as little as possible so that I can load it onto my CAR myself. Because that's what I'm looking for, not a second big giant one that is hard for me to lift on my own. And then I also wanted to ask them if I need to send that one back or if I keep it or what the process is. What do we think about that? It's not great, but it's not terrible. Something like that. Something like that. I don't know, she's doing really well. Tomorrow we're going to her gynecologist for the ID, and hopefully she should take the day off. Like, I told you about my experience. It's rough as heck. Like, they do say it's easier for women who have given birth, so hopefully it's gonna be a little easier for her, but do ask the gynecologist about pain management options. Because it's bad. It's really bad. It's super painful. I need to get mine replaced and I'm dreading it. What's up, Gina? Welcome in. How are you doing? We are trying to fix up a paint by number that my mom sent me a very long time ago. I think in like 2013 or something like that. Just chilling, having Chipotle for lunch. Nice, I hope it's good. What did you get? $2013, yeah. Long time ago. I checked the back of the thing and it said it was from 2012. So I probably got it in 2013. Got Sprite and chicken bowl and tortillas on the side to make your own wraps. Nice. I only ate at Chipotle once and I was like, this is expensive, and I never went back. It was like $8 or something for my meal in like 2017 and I'm like, nope, I'm done. That's too much money. Alright, let's see. This looks purple to me. And gray. And white. So fritas. Oh, okay. Dang, autocorrect. It always gets me too. Tempted to do brown, but I won't. Eat it for like 3 meals. Oh, that's not too bad. If you get a lot of meals out of it, that's way better. Alright, a little bit of purple. Still got a little bit of white over here. Might stick with this one. What does this look like? Oh, it's super dark. Okay. Let's get all this white. A little more even. Oh, I didn't get enough paint. You think so? It's my mom loves Christmas. So I was like, if I can fix it, I'll give this to her for Christmas. She never would expect to get it because it's been, you know, since 2013. But I still am not sure if I'm gonna be able to fix it or not. I'm not the best painter. I mean, I'm better than I used to be. That's for sure. But I'm not like incredible at it. So we'll see. I'll give it a try. It's an antique. It almost is. It almost is. Need some more paint. I need to look at this again. It's a lot of white back there. What's up, Megalo Pizza? I love to paint. Yeah, I paint, I draw. What else do? I sculpt. I used to work as a sculptor's assistant for like a couple years, and I don't know, I charcoals and drawing and all kinds of art stuff. Welcome in. Let's get more of this very light blue. Do you like to paint? What kind of art stuff do you like to do? No, that's terrible. Absolutely atrocious. Alright, purple. Get more of it. Alright, thank you for the lurk. Take good care. No, I don't really do commissions. I don't feel like I'm good enough to do commissions. And I also am sick. I have a chronic illness, so like I never know if I'm gonna feel well enough to do stuff. So I don't like to take commitments because I hate letting people down. We did life sculpting, so we would get a model and then like prep them and cover them in plaster bandages and make a model of their body, and then we would pop it off and let it dry with like alginate and stuff, and then we would fill it with plaster, and then we would like sand it down and add things to turn it into like a mermaid or make like a different shape or add things, subtract things, change that. Like you can't life sculpt hair as far as I'm aware, so we'd sculpt the hair and face things and stuff like that. I also did like cleanup work on small plaster pieces and some free sculpting, but mostly it was life casting. Megalo Pizza, are you on RC? Because we have loads of artists on there who do amazing work. I wish I could take commissions. I could use the money, but I can't. Nope. Mori takes commissions, and she does lots of Twitch art. Lily does Twitch art. I know we've got a bunch of other people, but off the top of my head, those are the two that... Check out More Games Live. I will type it to you, but my stuff is everywhere. Thank you for the follow. Uh-oh, there's my alarm. That looks weird. Something about this looks really weird to me. What is it? I need to go take my meds. Something weird. What is it? I think I should be using a smaller brush also. Let's get a teeny tiny one. I'll look at this reference and see if I could do something better here. There's like a lot of blue in the back, but it's not like purely blue. So we can mix like a really purpley blue. Back here, there's like a ton of blue back here. I should do my own channel art. I don't though. That looks a little bit better. And then this is my hand. Might need a little bit of black actually for the foreground. Yeah, it's the box. Gina just said the same thing. That's so funny. I'm sorry I'm confusing you guys. I need to go take my meds. I got hands everywhere. No, well, not much. I just like, I don't think I show my own artwork enough respect because I just finished the 2024 subscriber painting and I just propped it up on top of the thermostat. Who are you? I'm Punrook. Hello. Who are you? Like, I don't... This is fantastic-ish? Keep it up? Thank you? Frames are expensive, and so, like... I keep not... I just, like, I don't think I pay my own artwork enough respect, honestly. Oh, very good. Oh, you're German. Willkommen. I don't really know any German. That's all I know. Do you like to do art? What kind of art do you like to do? It doesn't say you're a first-time chatter, but I'm sorry I don't remember you. Tell me a little bit about yourself. Oktoberfest? I've never been to Oktoberfest. I like beer. It would probably be fun. We have quite a few Germans that hang out here. I really like Germans. I think Germans are hilarious. I think I really like the German sense of humor a lot. And I don't agree with people that say Germans aren't funny because I think Germans are hilarious. No, it's not that. It's just I am very fortunate as a streamer that I get to meet a lot of people. And it's hard to keep track of everyone. Germans have humor? Yes, I think Germans are hilarious. I'd crochet constantly. Crochet is like the #1 thing I do when I'm feeling sick. What's up, Sherbert? How are you doing? I'm making this big blanket right now and regretting my life choices because it's like a double, I think I talked about this on stream before. It's like a double layer one and it's so freaking hot and I'm like, I must hate myself. Why did I do this now? This is starting to get hot for summer. It's atrocious. It's absolutely terrible. Doing pools, hot tubs, and beaches, huh? That you don't understand? Okay, so my mom sent me this paint by number painting in like 2013 because she loves Christmas. And I tried it in 2013, but that's where like these parts came from. And I was very unhappy with the results, like this and stuff. And so I stopped and put it in a cabinet. And then I'm like, I'm gonna get it out. I was cleaning out my art cabinet and I'm like, I'm gonna try it again. And if it works, cool, I'll finally give it to her. And if it doesn't, I'll just give up because apparently I'm not good enough. So I'm trying again. I'm trying again, and I'm ignoring their bad, terrible instructions. It is a paint by number, yeah, but I'm ignoring their, like, this thing. I'm ignoring it because it's not good. Like, this is the thing that's the worst that's still in here is like, this is what Santa's face is supposed to look like, right? Looks like a face. And this is what the paint by number instructions said to do. He's got like tiny sunglasses. What the heck is that? It's like, I'm gonna fix it. I can't with this. I can't with this at all. So we're gonna just treat it like it's our outline that we drew and just paint it ourselves. It's hard for you to count so many stitches. Oh, Santa. It's like, cool guy shades. Hey. Oh yeah, I do all kinds of art. I draw, I paint, I play ukulele, I sing, I sculpt, I do a lot of stuff. So I recommend starting with, well, I always tell people to start with squares. I always tell people to start with a single crochet square and then learn a half double crochet, learn a slip stitch, learn a double crochet, like learn how to do your basic stitches, but most people find that very boring. And then at the end you can crochet or sew them all into like a blanket. I also recommend you don't start with a pattern. This is why I don't recommend starting with like plushies and stuff. I gave Maury this advice and she was like, that doesn't work for me. What's up, Maury? Thanks so much for the raid. Could someone give Maury a shout out? And Megalo Pizza, this is the More Games Live I was talking about, who does commissions if you want stream art. Talk to her. She's an amazing artist. How was your stream? What were you doing? You're playing Snacko? You love that game. Has it gone full release yet? Oh yes, I do that. She does. She has an amazing sticker shop. She does art commissions. She does stream art. She makes a lot of our friends amazing emotes. Like definitely should hit her up if you want some good art. All right, thank you. Take good care. Have a good night. You did art classes? I have not. I'm self-taught. It's been full release, but NPCs aren't in the full game yet. Everybody go check out Maury, go give her a follow. So what I'm doing right now is I got this paint by number. My mom loves Christmas and she sent me this in like 2013. And I tried it, but the instructions are terrible. And they put the actual art on the front. So like, this is not a realistic result. Unless you're a professional or very good painter, you're not gonna get this from a paint by number. So I was like, I'm just gonna use this as a reference and try to paint it myself. So like, we fixed the sky gradient a little bit and I'm just working on these mountains to try to make them look like mountains. They kind of do. Yeah, it's definitely not for everyone. I personally feel like I do not want to turn art into a career, even if I thought it was good enough to do that, because I like it as a hobby. I like it for fun. It's for me, you know? Like, I don't know if I would enjoy it as a job. I really need to take my meds. I've been saying that for a while now. Like this. But mine are not gonna look like that because I'm not a professional painter. But I'm gonna do my best anyways. You like making stickers? I love stickers, but I'm really scared to put them on anything. I'm afraid I'm gonna make the wrong choice and then be like, no, it's the only one I have. I also like gaming. I do a lot of gaming here. I don't like that, what I just did. It's worse. I love pencils, and charcoals are probably my favorite thing to work with. But they're so messy. It's my problem with charcoal. Mori, I think Megalo Pizza's talking to you. Oh, the puppy is dreaming. What's up, Unfeeling Hat? How's it going? Heck yeah, everybody go support Mori. She's amazing. Go follow her, go commission some art. Go buy some stickers. Have you seen her stickers? Are so cute. Mori, if you want to put the link to your shop in the chat, go for it. I would love if this stream gets you some support. That would make me very happy. Did you make it? What's up, Larry? How's it going? So this is a paint by number my mom sent me in like 2013, and it had really bad instructions. This is the original painting, but the instructions are not gonna make it look like that. So I'm just using this as like a reference and seeing if we can make something nice here. And I really, really, really need to go take my meds. I'm not happy with the way this looks. If you insist. Oh crap, she can't. I can't. Ah, my keyboard's buried. Dang it! It's because you're not a VIP and you should be one. I'll fix it. Give me just a second. I'll fix it. I just have to unbury my keyboard. Alright. This is the place where leave it alone because it's probably good enough. And then I need to take a break and take my meds. And while I'm taking my break, you guys can all go follow Mori and go to her shop and buy some stickers. I'm so sorry you were not already a VIP. You should have been a VIP the whole time. I'm not very good about keeping up on Twitch stuff. Alright, there you go. Now you can post the link. Or you should be able to anyways. There's a little something back here actually that's still weird looking. Yeah, I'm like, I feel like everything Twitch, I'm kind of bad at keeping up with it and doing it. Okay, I think that looks like a mountain. What do you guys think? Close enough, I think. Be lurking. Oh, did you put the link? Put your store link before you go. Alright, leave it alone, Ponrook. This is supposed to be mountains over here too, so actually really quickly before I take my break, and all these paints are still somewhat wet, let me just make it the same color. There we go. Everybody go buy some stickers and stuff. They're so cute. You will love it. Okay, there we go. Okay, what time is it anyways? It's been almost 2 hours. I'm gonna go grab my meds. We'll do a couple more things and then we'll call it. I don't want to stream for too long. I'll be right back. Maybe we can do some layering so we can learn something here. Let me get some green. I don't have any out. I'm doing alright. How about you? I'm starting to get really tired. I feel like that's too bright. You're doing good? Good. I'm glad to hear it. Let's see. How can I make this work? I don't know if I'm a good enough painter to pull this off. Maybe a little bit, right? Kind of look like the impression of trees. What do we think? Sorta, a little bit. It's very impressionistic, but maybe that's my style. Still feels right. Oh, Pedro. But I'm trying to make a nice painting. That kind of looks like background trees to me. A little bit. It's not terrible. Finally, some traditional artists. What's up? Is it Copes? Is it Copes or Cops or Copse? Let me know how to pronounce your name. So I do a little bit of everything here. We do art, we do gaming, we do music. I've cooked before on stream. This is a paint by number my mom sent me in like 2013. And it's got really terrible instructions. and I'm not a very good painter. So corpse. Oh, okay, thank you. No, that's not. Wait, yes, that is what it says. So I was trying it, and I back then, and I got very, very frustrated, and so it's okay. And so I put it away, and then I was cleaning out my art cabinet, and I saw it, and I'm like, I'm gonna try it again, and I'm just gonna use this as a reference and just paint it my way. So, like, you could see, I'm not an amazing artist, but I try. And I'm okay. I'm like getting better all the time. Art is a skill anyone can learn to be better at. So we're gonna give it a shot and see how it goes. Do you do any art? And if so, what kind do you like to do? Thanks, Pedro. That's very kind. There's something about these mountains I'm still not happy with. But I probably just need to leave it alone and come back to it another day. So that is like my #1 art tip, is if things aren't working, just leave it alone and come back later. And a lot of the time you'll be like, oh, it just needs whatever it needs, and then it works. Hi, and I'm probably gonna end here pretty soon because I'm getting very tired. But for anyone who happens to be new, I stream pretty much every day except for Wednesday and Thursday starting around 11 a.m. Pacific. And I end like 2 or 3 hours in. Not an amazing artist. Meanwhile, it gets PTSD from colors and she's painting like dancing. That's really nice to hear. That's very nice to hear. I love to do art. I feel like one of the biggest problems with art is getting out of our own way. It's very hard to do. This, like, something with these mountains, I just don't like it. What I said about leave it alone. I don't know if I can. Really hungry. I'm not into scenery or anything because I'm bored from that, so I switched to anime style. I just did an alcohol marker drawing of our friend Shaderbee with Goku in an anime style, and it came out really, really good. I was very, very pleased with it. And I think I was like, oh man, I think I need to watch more Dragon Ball Z because doing the hands was so easy to follow, and hands are hard. So I was really impressed with that. Oh yeah, I do need to end. My stomach is starting to hurt. I'm so hungry. Oh no, with real Goku. Well, I mean, he's an anime character, but I can show it to you if you want to see it. I'm very proud of how it came out. Too much water in that brush. Alcohol markers? Oh, you didn't. The smell was bad for you? It didn't really bother me, but I don't know. Maybe I just didn't notice. Too much water in this brush. I would like to do a bunch of art because if I can get, I bought another paint by number by this company like this year. I didn't do it right, and like I'm complaining about it, and it's not like I just did it and didn't learn my lesson. I didn't realize what the problem was. But I bought one to make for my dad, which is like classic cars at a diner. He loves stuff like that. But it's the same kind of problems, so I would like to do, I should have done that one first because it's an easier painting. I'd like to do that one again and just like try to paint it with the skills that I have based off of the reference image. So we might be doing a lot of art for a little while, we'll see. It's also getting hot, so it's not like the best time to sit and do something that requires a ton of focus. I don't know. You like the smell a little bit. This has a little bit of purple in it. Just want to use up this white paint and then we'll call it. Didn't I just say that about something else too? Whoops. My stomach is like, are you ever gonna eat again? I'm so hungry. I gotta get some food in me. I'm so hungry. Oh, I'm really hungry. I need to end my stream very soon because my poor stomach is like, are you ever gonna eat again? I didn't have a very big breakfast. I'm getting really hungry. Oh, it's okay. I'm just gonna go eat after this. I'll have a sandwich, then I'll feel much better. Looks so bad. I gotta stop messing with it. I'm gonna fully redo the top of this, I think, 'cause I hate the way it looks. This is supposed to be a little building back here. That's not too bad. That looks like smoke in the distance, I think. Yeah. It's like a red color, though. The roof is purple. We might be able to do that part real quick. Just use up the rest of this white. We're gonna be wasting a little bit of purple. Oh, it's the same color as the mountains. I don't like that at all. Wait, what's this? Oh no, this is all supposed to be trees. Oh no. All of that's supposed to be trees. Hang on. Do I still have those colors? I think it's dried up. Whoops. I think, yeah, all the way down to here. It's meant to be trees. Whoops. Okay, let me fix that. Oh, I used all the white. Like I said I was going to. Okay, just a little bit more, a little bit more. Okay, that's fine, I think. Yeah, that's okay. It kind of looks like a forest in the distance. I'm somewhat satisfied with how this is coming along. Alright, I'm gonna leave that alone. I probably will change these mountains significantly. And a lot of other stuff too, but I think for now, that's good enough. And I'm gonna call it there. And then I'll see how I feel about this. Maybe we'll work on it more. We probably will. I think it's mostly okay. So let's see. Do we want to raid or do we want to just end? I think I'm just gonna end. So most likely you will probably see me tomorrow around 11 a.m. Pacific. Might be a little bit early, might be a little bit late. We may do art, we may do gaming. I don't really know. So take good care. Have a wonderful start to your week. Thanks for joining me for some, what the heck is going on here? Thanks for joining me for some painting, and I will see you next time. All right, bye everyone.